You ready?
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Welcome to our St. Paddy's Day episode. Bud and I enjoy, some cocktails? Irish car bombs. While we drink the Irish car bomb, we go over what our ideal St. Paddy's Day celebration would be. We go over landing on the moon again, and then we talk the basic necessity of the OG pull-up. The benefits of it. Is it cool? Why we do it? We go over that.
You need to do it.
Oh, yeah. Stay groovy.
Cheers, guys.
Happy St. Paddy's Day. Or whatever day. St. Paddy's Day falls on the 17th, which is a Friday this year. So this will come out after St. Paddy's Day, I think. Or maybe the week before. We don't know yet. But we are celebrating St. Paddy's kilos and ounces style. We had a beer to review. But you and I were like, we don't need no beer.
Nah, we don't need
Irish car bombs.
That's right.
So I went. You had Jameson already, like a proper alcoholic. I had to go buy some Baileys and some Guinness.
Because what real man keeps Baileys in their house?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was funny. I talked to the guy when I was at the liquor store. Shout out to Total Wine. And I said, dude, where's the Baileys at? I honestly have never in my life walked into a liquor store looking for Baileys.
Yeah. Nobody.
I don't even go to that part of the liquor store that it was at. You know, I think it's over. Even he was kind of sketchy about it. How's that Guinness smell?
Not bad.
So we are doing Irish car bombs today, and that means half of a pint of Guinness, a half shot of Baileys, and a half shot of Jameson.
Jameson's.
Yeah, your face was concerning me. I was like, what's wrong with it?
I thought my face looked normal.
This is what I think you were doing some math in your head with it. It just looked like something may be wrong with the Guinness. This is one of my favorite shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when somebody says, let's do Irish car bombs,
You're like, let's get after it.
why not? It's such a delicious beverage.
Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Okay.
Bud didn't tell you he's had a few Irish car bombs before this started.
We had to try it out to make sure the recipe was fine.
That was funny. It was funny. I asked how to make one, and the guy was like, "This is Irish car bomb." Like I asked the bartender. I was like, "Well, that's a lot of help."
So you going?
Beautiful.
Did you go over the half and half?
Yeah. So half a shot of Bailey's, half a shot of Jameson, half a beer, a Guinness, and you down it, and hope you don't bust your tooth on the shot the shot glass when it comes down the tube at you.
Why we just can't pour it so we don't do that?
We could do that for clean because I think you might have more than one. Judging by your attire and your new hairdo,
I'm pretty sure I might have quite a few of them today.
You might be having more than one.
I'm kind of excited about this.
We're not reviewing shit today. We're just gonna get drunk.
We're just
drinking
doing
Irish car
bombs and just talking into the camera.
I like it, man. St. Paddy's Day is such a fun fucking day. What you got there? That's halvesies.
I like this shot glass. I'm Pickle Rick.
Yeah.
For anybody that watches Rick and Morty, I'm Pickle Rick. Got a shot glass that says that.
Hey, you should have put on the Pringles socks.
I should have, but I didn't.
The green ones.
There you go.
This will be my first shot, I think, in like 2.5 years.
Oh shit! I done spilled on myself already.
It's all right. Time to get liquored up. Whew. Merry, happy St. Paddy's Day, sir.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you poured it. You didn't drop it?
You said to pour it in so you could redo it more.
Oh, I didn't care.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, let's see here.
How was it?
That's Irish car bomb.
Yeah.
I do know why they drop it now.
To mix it up?
It does mix it. I could see it like frothing up on the top.
Yeah.
Man, that's good.
That's all Bailey's up top.
I think the cheat code is just Bailey's, dude. It's such like a liquid bread or liquid sweet candy. That's good, huh?
I don't know if it's the Irish car bomb or these great glasses that
had in the past.
sold out of.
Hey,
but
comment in the comment section if you'd like to purchase one, because maybe we'd do it. We'd do another run of them.
these are some silly prints with our skull. You know what it was, the I forgot what the shirt was called, but it's the skull with the headphones and the hat.
You can still buy that shirt on kilosandounces.com.
Yes, you can.
In a few sizes, not all sizes,
Yes.
but a few sizes.
Yes.
So if you like that design, get your ass on our website and buy one. If you look below, you can see a 10% discount code. Oh
Save yourself some money, people.
It feels awkward doing that stuff.
Pitching your own shit.
Yeah, like I was telling you, somebody liked the design of our shirt the other day when I was walking through, and you're just like, I hesitate between the, hey, thanks a lot, and hey, yeah, it's my shirt, you know, like my brand, get on.
If you want support, go ahead and purchase
it feels
one.
weird because that's not who I am, and that's not who you are.
Right.
So maybe I just got to be like, yeah, man, that's my shirt. Go buy one. Give a discount code, and we turn into one of those guys.
Use discount code BUD10 to save 10% on your first purchase.
Yeah. So what's your favorite ideal St. Patty's Day? Like, say you're this week, it'll be on a Friday this year, and you have in your mind that you're gonna celebrate St. Patty. Your wife and you gonna get together with some friends, and y'all are gonna, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's a Friday night.
Just get shit hammered, or whatever you want to do.
This is pretend. What's your ideal?
Whatever you want to do.
What's your ideal St. Patty's Day this year on a Friday night?
Man.
Do you go to you find Google an Irish pub in Houston?
Now I'm gonna find somewhere to eat first.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat that way I don't get too shitty.
Take some indigestion pills before too. Yeah.
See, it's twofold that I'm gonna eat first. Okay.
Okay.
Because when I eat, it ain't long after.
Stab myself in the nuts.
You ain't got your hemorrhoid, huh?
No.
So it's twofold. If I eat first, it won't be long. I'll be looking for bed, so I can't stay out and party all night if I got a full.
No. This is your ideal.
Like I said, I'm gonna eat first.
Okay.
So I can't stay out all night.
Do you think you could eat a little lighter? Maybe
no, I
eat
ain't
throughout
no
the day.
Salad. No, I ain't no salad.
No, I don't mean that, but like maybe a soup or something like that, or a stew.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna go home and go to bed early.
Yeah, that's my ideal.
In my thought process of that, how I'm gonna explain this to myself and you is that you're gonna have to hit the gas hard after you eat, because you ain't got long until you got to go to bed. So Irish car bombs are in your future after that meal for sure.
Maybe.
Well, why
are we talking about Irish car bomb? I think I'll have another.
Very nice. Yeah, so
that's a great segue.
That is pretty cool. You're good at this commercial stuff. Ideal St. Patty's Day.
Should I do you one, or you good?
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Actually, you can make it and let it sit there. I don't care if it coagulates on top. I don't give a shit. You're talking to the guy that used to drink hold Coors Lights off the top of his refrigerator for years. Ideal St. Patty's Day. I'm looking up, seeing if there's an event. Like seeing if they're shutting down a street somewhere, or, something like that. Show up. Now, this is me back in the day. This isn't me now. I'm going to show up. I'm going to get a couple of, I'm going to buy myself a 5-hour.
Keep you going.
Keep me pepped up. But I'm going to keep it in my front pocket. I'm not going to drink it. No. Not going to open it yet.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. I'm going to show up to the bar. I'm going to get the lay of the land, because usually on St. Patty's Day celebrations, there are a lot of plastered college-age kids.
Yeah.
Hammered off their asses.
Get out the way.
Get out of the way. I got to get to the bar. Catch eyes with the bartender, be it a guy or a girl. We catch eyes. And I ordered myself a double Tito's sugar-free Red Bull, because I'm ready to party. I get that thing down. This is me back in the day before craft beer was the way of the land. Get that down. Might get another one down. Then I start drinking beer. Now we're on maintenance here. We got to last all night. We got to last till 2 o'clock, bud. This is no fucking sprint here. This is a marathon.
So you're saying this was 5 in the afternoon? Like getting off of work?
I don't see why not. Let's pretend, I was eating some fucking Slim Jims on the way there. Got my change of clothes in the back of the truck, and I'm showing up to this bar. God damn it, I need some Irish.
Just smelling like wolf ass. From
yeah. man, no, these plastered ass kids ain't gonna give
They
a
ain't
shit.
gonna know.
The last St. Patty's Day that I went down downtown Houston, we called Midtown area. I showed up to this bar at, I want to say 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and these fucking kids were, I mean, I'm telling you, the whole goddamn bar was just plastered. It walked in and people are falling sloppy everywhere, and it's 9. You know they're gonna try and go to 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
It is a shit show. But that's not me, man. I maintain. Keep a level head when you're drunk. And so
That way you could drive home.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
can't be nodding off and shit.
Yeah.
That's what the 5 hours for. No, so then you have a couple drinks, start drinking some beer, and then you get that 5 hour in you. I want to say around 11, maybe even 12. If you can push it because you're not sleepy, you put 11, 12 o'clock, and you're rocking and rolling until 2 o'clock. Just drinking Irish car bombs and Tito's and sugar-free Red Bulls. Back then, I was pounding Coors Lights like they were going out of style.
Yeah, that's water.
Getting 2 at a time,
Yeah.
3 at a time if they weren't dicks about it. Yeah. Now, ideal now, I'm with you. I'm going to go eat. I only get 2 beers. So I'm going to go with a stout on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on if they have like a Irishy beer, what would that be, like a Irish red or some shit like it? Killian's or some shit. What is that? What that thing is? I'm not drinking that. It tastes like red velvet cake.
Man, that ain't a bad beer.
No, it's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It really is. I had a buddy one time. We were at a pub, Baker Street pub, English pub for those that aren't from the Houston area. And this motherfucker ordered a picture of that shit, Killian's Red. It was the most random fucking He shows up to the table drunk as shit. Like,
But y'all drank
I
it,
got
though.
the next picture. Oh, yeah, we drank the damn
Well,
thing.
of course y'all did.
But it was weird. You know what I mean? We're all drinking Coors Light and shit out of pictures, and then all of a sudden this thing shows
Come up with this red shit.
Yeah. But, man, St. Patty's Day is a lot of fun. I like the whole kind of attitude about it. It's fun.
Yeah.
You got your Cinco de Mayo. You grab I usually will try and grab like some Mexican food, which you don't do, right? You don't do Mexican food all that much. You look
I gotta be in a mood.
You seem like a dude that could do fajitas. Like,
so we have a Mexican place by the house that me and the wife will order from.
Yeah.
And now they doing bowls.
Oh.
So that's the route we'll do, and I'll just throw extra protein in there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's
Protein powder, right? You just sprinkle it on the
sprinkle.
top. Doesn't matter the flavor.
Yeah. And I mean, if you do it like that, I mean, you got everything.
You seem like a guy that would really enjoy fajitas, though. I mean, it's cuts of meat,
If
rice, beans you could do with it. You throw everything onto a tortilla. You just don't want to do tortilla?
no, but that's our go-to. We'll order the mixed fajitas for 2 if we go somewhere.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, if I'm just going to pick up, we'll get the Mexican bowl, and like I say, I'll throw extra protein in there and just. But I mean, they got a shit ton of rice and beans in there. I don't need a fajita.
Yeah, man.
You know? I'm
if
eating
I
for
go to-
nutrition,
if I
not
go
for
to-
taste.
Yeah, if I go to a fajita, if I go to a Mexican restaurant and order,
this shit
oh,
I
boy.
got. Ugh. Okay,
it's bad. Oh, so mine should be great. Did you make me one?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real good. Yeah, man, Mexican food. You gotta go with
You got it. I
enchiladas.
didn't pour it in there, but you got it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We're gonna take care of business. Well, let's see what else we got. So your ideal, your ideal, fucking Irish day here is just
Look at this shit. It's all over my shirt. So you know how my
Yeah,
my St. Patty's,
man. So your ideal St. Patty's Day is just to eat and go to bed.
Yeah.
And trying to get drunk before you fall asleep. That's great, man.
Sometimes I like to fall asleep before I even got a buzz.
Yeah, and you wake up, fucking like you're falling in your sleep thing, spinning in the room.
Man,
When I went to sleep, I didn't feel like this.
Man, I'm getting too old to be fucking hungover all the time.
Dude, I'm getting ready to post it on Instagram. I'm coming up to 900 days without being drunk or hungover. And
It feels great, doesn't it?
well, now, yes, it did for like the first couple 100 days. But after a while, now I'm used to it, so I don't really notice.
Yeah.
But I'll see somebody that I know is hungover, and I'll talk to him. And I'll be like, dude, I don't miss that shit at all. Yeah, it's the workouts are better. Yeah, fuck your Saturday is not. I've talked about this on this damn thing. Saturday morning, I'm waking up. I'm not gonna be hungover, sir.
Right.
I'm a professional. I'm getting drunk again. So it's like 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm already a couple of cans of Coors Lights deep.
Right.
I got some liquor sitting there. Why not finish the Crown and Coke from last night that's sitting on the nightstand? I'm an alcoholic, bud. Yeah. Let's talk about something that's not alcoholistic, like, or that goes along with alcohol. You're doing a 5K a day for the month of March.
Yes, I am.
Which we should have talked about this on last week's episode. That way you could pick up a convert. This is silly talk. What made you do this?
We did it. What that was 2 years ago?
I do like the idea. This
Yeah,
is me
we
just
did
being
it.
biased, but
Yeah, we did it 2
it's a great
years
idea.
ago, and it was the same.
You didn't pick up any converts this year? Did you pick up any newbies?
Yes, but I was gonna say the same group that did it 2 years ago was the same guys that we do the 10-week challenge with. So
Gotcha.
it was the same group that
Well, I saw you picked up Shannon.
Shannon.
I told her, and I'm gonna tell you this, bud, on the back end.
Mhm.
I've been messaging these people on their stories when they post their stories. I'm like, don't encourage Bud this way. Don't encourage him. I told Henry he's already. I like, dude, you already left the gym that gave you all your mass, gave you all your masculinity, and you went to CrossFit again, and now you're doing this 5K shit with Bud.
Henry,
you are wasting away, my friend.
Henry needs a push. We all know Henry fan,
Yeah.
so he needs a push to do something.
It is cool that you do these things. For those that don't know us personally and stuff, Bud here does a 10-week challenge, weight loss over 10 weeks, winner percentage-wise, right?
Percentage-wise,
wins the money, takes the title for the year. But the problem is, I think you and Henry, who are usually, and then Colin as well, y'all ain't fat this year.
No.
I think y'all are, but I think you're doing a little bit more of a running, cycling.
Doing a lot of cardio right now.
And obviously
Yeah.
Colin's always doing that shit.
Yeah, Colin's training for that.
But
that
even
half
Henry,
Ironman.
I gotta admit, y'all
he
don't
kept
know
his
Henry.
weight off. He kept his weight off. He looks good.
Henry
Yeah.
looked damn good at
Yeah.
the gym when y'all were working out. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, Henry, I'll give you some shit, but you.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he looks like now that he's been CrossFit. What,
He
been doing for a month?
probably done went to shit.
I'd like to think the
Yeah.
wheels came off.
He done
He's
lost all his
ugly.
gains.
Even his facial expressions changed.
Probably
like
got
he
a couple of warts and growing hair that he never had
face
before.
melting. Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing a 10-week challenge, man. Nobody want to join?
Oh, you're not doing 10-week challenge
I'm
no more.
sorry.
5K.
Doing a 5K.
Got to wrangle this in
Yeah.
a little bit.
So look, if you're gonna do it, it's a 5K if you run, walk, or jog.
Uh-huh.
It's a 5K if you row. It's a 5K if you have a ski erg that you could use. But it's a 10K if you're gonna ride a bike indoor, outdoor.
Mm-hmm.
And when you post it, tag me in it. That way I know y'all doing it. So
All right. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've been seeing you repost it.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Like I said, I've been telling everyone, don't encourage this son of a bitch.
no, we need to encourage
I
people
know.
to get
But
up and be
these
active.
are people that are already like they
Yeah.
work out, so I'm like, don't be encouraging this fucker.
Yeah,
but
but
yeah,
it-
inactive people, man, it's a good,
Yeah.
it's a good way to get in the mix. I think everybody can walk.
It's an
5K.
hour of walking.
Yes,
It's
is.
roughly a 5K.
The
It's an
average
hour of
walk
walking.
pace is what 3 miles. 3 miles an
3 miles an hour.
It
Yeah.
sounds weird to say
That's
3
20 minutes.
miles an hour instead of like
20
30.
minutes, you done did a mile. So
Yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
5K a day. Let's get in. Now that you're getting inebriated, let's talk about something really depthy here. What's your idea? And I've asked these questions before about push-ups and different things like that. What is your thoughts on just the OG pull-up? Oh man, I thought you getting hot, but I had to turn the fan on. But what's your thought on the OG pull-up? Like, should everybody be able to do a pull-up? What's the benefits? Say I can do 10 pull-ups, strict pull-ups. We're talking strict here, not kipping ones or butterfly either. You a pull-up fan?
yes.
And
So-
do you do them often?
Often, no. Can I do them? Yes.
Mhm.
I think they're very beneficial. I think there's a reason the military uses it as a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Or they used to. I don't know if they can still do that nowadays. But
Sylvester Stallone in Cliffhanger.
It's body weight.
Is pulling himself up the side of the mountain.
It's a body weight movement. If you cannot pull yourself up in a pull-up, if you can't do a strict dip, that's body weight. I mean, if you can't do an air squat, that's all body weight.
Mm-hmm. These are things you should work on.
Yes, yes. All body weight movement, calisthenics. There's a reason they teach that, or whenever you're a kid in grade school, that's part of PE. I mean, there's a reason that they put that in there, and I think you need to be proficient at it or should be able to do it.
Correct. So say I can do pull-ups, or I've, a new person to fitness, they managed to get their body to a point where they can do pull-ups. What is the benefit? When do I put a pull-up into my workout regimen? Where am I putting it at? But I mean like back day, pull day. What am I putting this in?
So if you're doing a pull day, that's going to be back day. So that's one and the same in my eye. I think you should be using it in the back. That used to be my warm-up for years. I used to do 4 sets of however many pull-ups
I
I
remember you doing that, which I didn't like. I like doing them at the end, which is funny. I like doing pull-ups when I'm warmed up because I had shoulder issues. So at the end now, for the last, I would say, month and a half, I've been doing pull-ups because I did them one day and my shoulders, like I hadn't done them in a long time. And my shoulder, I did them one day and I was like, the next 3 days, I was like, I hope I didn't injure my shoulder or some shit. And then it went away. We're good. Yeah. And as soon as that happened, I was like, I found a chink in my armor. I was like, nah, not happening.
It's probably because you haven't hung that long.
Yeah.
Or you haven't.
It's hung long.
No, you probably haven't hung, so it stretched.
Yeah.
Certain muscles. That's why you were sore.
Yeah, and so I've been doing them now for about a month and a half on back day. I end the workout usually sets of 5 strict. Like the first couple of sets, 5 is no problem.
But the last 2 sets?
Yeah, it's not even. Most of the time, they're easy. Like I blow through them, no issue. But it just feels like a good cool down, and it's nice to know I can still just do straight pull-ups. They're all straight and they're wide. Like I'm not doing a narrow grip, wide pull-ups. So. I'm with you, dude. I think you should. If you can't do them, get yourself to be able to. I don't want to exclude anybody because we're all at different fitness levels and everything like that.
But what I will say, if you are butterflying or kipping,
if you're doing butterfly, you should be able to do 20 unbroken, or you're a sissy.
If you are kipping or
I can
butterflying,
still do 20 unbroken. I found that out the other week.
And you cannot do a strict pull-up.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Yes, that's the fundamentals.
I better not catch you kipping or butterflying. Back when I was coaching CrossFit, I catch you attempting that shit. The amount of people that showed up, I just want to learn how to butterfly. You can barely hang from the rig for 10 seconds, much less worried about doing a butterfly pull-up. Mine hasn't curdled yet, which I'm surprised.
There's a reason they dropped this shit, huh?
Oh, for sure. Do we have a sponsor today? Are we unsponsored today? We forgot the sponsor, didn't we? Which is no big deal. Who gives a shit?
Just pass right. I'm sure it's Pringles.
Yeah, here we go. They sent us Mr. Pringles here. Yeah. That is the coolest fucking thing that this whole entire operation is. We're going to the moon again, apparently. We could talk about that. What are your thoughts on going to as you get inebriated here drinking these things? What are your thoughts on going to the moon again? Now remember this, I'm usually the rabbit hole guy. So today you might be that said person. I need some logic here, bud. What are your thoughts on going to the moon again?
So I'm sure there's a reason we're going.
We all know it's aliens. Like they're on the dark side, right? I think that's there's a alien base on the
turns. It keeps rotating.
The moon does not turn, sir. It is in just orbit as it is.
So it doesn't spin like the Earth?
No.
That's cool as fuck. You sure?
I'm pretty fucking sure. That's why it's the dark side of the moon.
That's just a fucking album by them weird fucks.
No, I believe it doesn't turn. Now y'all could Google check it.
Hey, somebody comment below. Does the moon spin?
Yeah.
Because I don't know personally. I don't know.
My thing about so if we're looking to go to Mars, I think that's the goal. Elon and a few others, like
that's a little pit stop.
I think it is. I mean, it makes sense, right? Yeah. I mean, shit, put you if we're going to war, we try and put military bases closer to the action, and I think that it just makes sense. Also, I mean, there's probably a lot of research you could do on that thing. How these particular minerals react to space, like zero gravity.
And lithium and platinum that we could pull
imagine
out
that
of there.
moon and like, say they land on this motherfucker and 10 years later,
be
like
making
a quarter of it missing.
Batteries left and right.
Yeah, they got child labor up there and shit, just shipping up all these random folks off the streets to just dig holes.
I want to say I read that a majority of the gold we've ever found on Earth, I think.
This sounds like it could be wrong.
Yeah, it probably is.
But I
it's
think
a
you should say
50-50
it.
fucking
I think
shot.
you
I'm going to
should say
fucking say it anyway. It's a 50-50 shot. I want to say I'd read somewhere that the majority of the gold we found was because a meteorite has hit, and it pushed everything up to the top.
Man, this
so
sounds
without
fishy.
fucking meteorites, I mean, we might not have fucking gold.
I don't think that's true.
You don't believe?
No, I don't know. That sounds awful fishy.
I don't know.
You're starting to sound like a conspiracy theorist. I like it. I like when you put this red head on. I like when you grow your hair out.
Yeah.
This is a much cooler bud here. Usually I'm the one coming up with this shit. This is back when the abominable snowman used to dig for this shit. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
But they were saying how many of those, not only the planets, how many rare metals they have, but if we could, like, snatch up a meteorite.
Yeah, they're talking about, that's what,
like,
they said they were trying to knock one off. So remember,
crazy shit.
Launched something up and, like, pushed it. They just nudged the comet so it doesn't, like, hit us.
Hit America.
So they're, only America. Fuck the rest of the world.
Yeah, fuck.
They're getting to a point where they're going to try and latch onto these fucking comments and dig some precious minerals out. And then this little spaceship comes back to Earth like a homing beacon. Elon Musk has them fucking rockets. The reusable ones, you seen these motherfuckers? Yeah. He launches his spaceship up, and then these rockets just... Psh, 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 psh. It doesn't look real, dude. It looks so fucking fake because your brain doesn't work that way.
You know how many billions of dollars that has saved?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He said that he wouldn't go to Mars unless it was with reusable stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the fact that he's reusing all that is insane. But yeah, and then he lands them on like platforms out in the middle of the water.
Yeah.
So
look at here.
I'm just happy if I get my parking spot on the first try. You know what I mean? And you're fucking landing these goddamn reusable rockets on a small little island in the middle of the water.
Whenever you have tax dollars that pay for all that, you don't care what happens to it.
But I want to know.
But when you have a contract, you got to pull it back and to save as much money as you can.
It's impressive.
That's just putting it into fucking perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very impressive.
Yes.
I wish I knew what they were doing.
But I wonder how many, I'm sure you could Google how many times it failed, but once they got it.
Well, he said that he wanted failures. Like, they were like, we need failures to happen. One blew up one time, and it was like.
So you figure it out. But what I'm saying, I mean.
It's probably a lot.
Did it only happen 10 times or did it happen 130 times? You know what I'm saying?
I remember one time the news got a hold of one of them blowing like, his shit blew up, ha, ha, ha. And he was like, no, we pushed it. I think they said like they were kind of throttling it a little bit more than they should.
To see what it would
take.
To
see what happens and everything. He's like, dude, these are tests.
Yeah.
That's not the one that we're using to get people up to the space station here. Yeah. This is tests and stuff. We want to push the limits on stuff.
What it was last week, they shot 3 of them.
Yeah, I think it was this past week.
Yeah, the most they shot in a week. They sent them up last.
Yeah, it's gonna get to where it'd be cool if like all of a sudden the International Space Station is like people are going up there every other month. You know what I mean? Like that's when you know like, hey, they're getting better at this.
Now I did read Now, this is no bullshit. This is real.
Uh-huh.
I did read that they were saying Starlink, his
Internet provider.
internet provider,
Uh-huh.
that the astronauts or the space people,
Space people.
they know that. So I want to say that there's only just a few Starlinks right now
Mm-hmm.
circulating the globe. They already know within a few years that's going to be the biggest obstacle.
Oh, yeah.
That whenever they launch, because
Space debris is dangerous.
yeah,
That's why they were mad at Russia when they blew that one satellite, or
Yeah.
China. They were mad at them because they just blew up a satellite within that region where like the space station
Yeah.
is and all this other stuff is.
Mm.
That shit don't move 60 miles an hour. It's like 6,000 miles an hour.
China's kind of like the honey badger.
Yeah,
You know?
that's kind of cool in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. So I was reading this week that that Starlink or whatever, his internet thing,
Mhm.
is gonna be with cruise liners now. So they're just gonna, I guess they're gonna have these things going around to where you can use Wi-Fi on a cruise ship. That's pretty cool. Technology's killing it. I like it. Pretty soon, I don't even want to work out no more. I just want these bionic arms that'll, like, I just hit a button. It's like, look, Jack today, and it pumps up.
Mm.
Technology, dude.
I just want the hard work.
Yeah, that's what sissies do. Work hard. I just hit a button. 24-inch pythons.
All right, this is gonna be the last one.
Yeah, dude, you're really cooking them.
Yeah, then we're
I
gonna
like it.
finish up this episode.
Let's see. Oh man, speaking of getting drunk and crazy shit. So I was at the liquor store buying this. Shout out again to Total Wine. And there is this man in front of me. He looks a little degenerate, but he's buying a bunch of little minis. Now, you think, oh, these are gifts maybe or something like that. This don't look like the dude is using them for gifts. Also, he's got all of them are the same one. So it's not like he's giving you these like assortment packs
A
or
variety
whatever.
pack.
Yeah, it's like all this scotch, and it looked like I never even recognized the brand. I saw them and I was like, I don't even know what the hell those are. That's a true alcoholic. That's a dude that's celebrating St. Paddy's Day probably right now, by himself, getting the medicine in. I need my medicine, and just keep pulling a new one out of his pocket every couple minutes.
That's what he's doing. He's hiding it.
I'd like to think he has a couple in his socks, a
That's
couple
what
in
I-
his
yeah.
drawers, a couple
Yeah.
in his pockets.
He can't do
And-
without it, so he gotta hide it some kind of way from people that is aware of his condition.
Yeah, if you purchase minis and they're
Yeah.
not I'm gonna sneak them onto a plane, or maybe a gift, you know what I mean, like a Santa Claus, what are the damn stocking stuffer or
Stocking
something.
stuffers.
You are a proper alcoholic. When you got to bring minis around, you're on a whole nother level. I
Yeah.
like those type of people. I like to think they're cool.
Yeah.
If I got to pull a mini out of my pocket maybe every 20 minutes, get myself a swig,
Just to keep
or
it-
even to keep the
Keep it level.
baseline.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, we all got what is that? A resting heart rate.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep a good resting heart rate. So his whoop, like I got here, is saying like he's not getting the alcohol in him. That rate's going way up. So he's got to get a couple of them
Gotta
swigs
tone it
in,
back a little
and
bit.
resting heart rate goes back down to a perfect spot. He's being healthy. That's where we're at in this. What is that, number 4? Or is that 3?
We gotta finish this up. You ready?
What, finish that one? Oh, we finished the episode.
Finish the episode up.
Well, let me make sure I got through all of our topics, because, yeah. How do you want to end this? Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Stay groovy and enjoy your St. Paddy's Day.